Happy Friday, everybody. Oh, ladies, I feel like I haven't been on forever. Couple things. This just arrived. Noelle and Cadence's mommy sent them some new passies. She sent a Wubba Nub for Noelle, and she sent some A-Vents for me to modify for Cadence. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in. So we'll put Noelle's in. And that should just fit because we know the pink one fits. Yeah. Oh, so sweet. Let's hide the tag. I hate tags. But babies love them. That is so sweet. And then I'm going to show you, Mommy, how this looks. I don't want to modify them until you see, because it kind of covers her nose a bit. So if you like that, that's fine. I will go ahead and modify them, but I wanted you to see they're kind of big. I don't know if you can see. Is there a little gap? So let me know, Mommy, if you want those modified or if you would like them to return. And I can send the paperwork and such. Anyway. Oh, they're so sweet. So that little passy I need to put with... every time I have a baby that's for adoption, they're assigned a basket in my photo room, and I keep all their stuff in that basket so that as I change them and stuff, I swap it out so that I make sure everything goes home with them that's supposed to. So we'll put those there, but let's show Mommy how sweet they are. I love these two hands, and I love that when they lay like this, they're kind of in frame together. Anyway, I'm so happy I have more of these kits because these two are going to be leaving very, very soon. I'm going to miss them, but I know their mommy will love them so much. And those outfits, Mommy, are spectacular. So there they are, ladies. I did change the queen. Queen Isabella is all cozy in her pixie getup from her Auntie April. And yes, there's a blanket that matches that. However, Miss Madison is lying on it right now. I didn't want to disturb her. But she does. The Queen does match. All her stuff in here is different shades of lavender and gray and yellow and stuff. So she's good. And then we have Happy and Happier here. Look, this one's like kicking up. She's having a blast. I tell you what, she's a hoot and a half. And then I have to tell you all about this outfit. Miss Vigennier has been changed because back when I was looking at getting my first Reborn, I did see the Thandy kit, which if y'all have been with me for a couple years, you know I did have her. She's the one who had the afro. She was with Maisha. And one day I would like to get that kit and paint it myself. But there was a picture, and I can't remember if it was a prototype or not, of her wearing this outfit. It's a Catamini outfit, and as y'all know, that's like one of my favorite brands. And I went to the company website and couldn't find it. And so I figured it must have been, you know, last season or something. And so I went to eBay. And I did find it in some larger sizes, and it was one seller selling them. And so I messaged her to find out if she had smaller ones, and she didn't. And she actually said it didn't come in baby size. So I sent her a picture of the doll. And I don't know if maybe it was a bigger one on the doll that, you know how we all do, we tuck things and such. But she didn't know of it coming smaller. But anyway, just this last week, I found it. And it fits her perfect. That is not tucked or anything, ladies. I think it's a 12 to 18 month. It has little pants underneath. So she's got the leggings on and the dress is lined and looking oh so sweet. So there she is, and I'm so happy to have that outfit. Oh, I just love that outfit. And that's all I've changed thus far. We had a cool morning. It was 69 here this morning when I ran some errands, and very gray, and then it poured and rained, and now it's all sunny, so I'm sure it'll be 80 degrees before we blink. So I didn't change everybody out. But if it starts getting cooler more regularly, I will be changing them into warmer clothes. But there they are. Sweet Charlemagne says hi to her mommy. Yeah. I'm not going to be showing Pixie anymore. That is not her name. She's a pixie now and not a fairy. I think I explained that. She's not going to have wings. I'm still awaiting her hair. It was shipped like a week and a half ago, so I'm a little, I know it's coming from the UK. I need to message her and ask her if how it was sent, what kind of delivery method it was sent by, because it should have been here by now. But anyway, so she's still currently bald. And I mentioned in one of my videos that I couldn't find her body and such. And dear Sharon over at Reborn Enthusiast, LOL, had a Zodi body. And she was so kind and sent it to me. So thank you so very much, Sharon. So she's put together now, except her head is just kind of resting where it should be. But I'm not going to show her until her hair is done. And I don't know that she'll be up for adoption. I may be keeping her. You know, she's been laying in a bowl on my desk for over a year. Kind of this sweet little cheering me on, little on my desk girl. I don't know if I want to let that go, ladies. So I have crocheted her a couple little things. So she's still nestled in her bowl now, just waiting. And we'll see, ladies, if she comes up or not. I'm not painting right now. I'm working on a crochet order, and thank you very much to everybody who ordered the sweaters and dresses. Everything's been shipped out, and I think I have 1 or 2 sweaters left and a couple dresses. If you're interested, if you go back to the original video, I've been writing in the description sold and then the number, so feel free to go look over there. But I think I have 1 or 2, for sure 1, but maybe 2 sweater sets and a couple of the dresses left. So anyway, but thank you to everybody who ordered, and let me think. And then I have a crochet order I'm working on now, so that's, I'm going to not be painting for a little bit while I fill that order. And I do have to show y'all something. So I like to fill my bodies with, the weighting material, but I use cluster stuff in the torsos. And this is 1 pound, 16 ounces of cluster flap. And this is $4.97, so like $5 a pound. And I typically order 2 or 3 bags. They don't carry it in my store, but I can have it delivered to the store so I don't pay shipping. Walmart. And because it's the least expensive place. I believe Joann's carries it in the store, but it's a little more expensive. But anyway, so it works out to $5 a pound. And this is my last bag. Last time I ordered 3 bags. So this is my last bag. And I thought, I should order some. And I went to order, and they carry this. Or you can get 11.25 pound box for $29.97. So it works out to $3 a pound. I thought, well, how fabulous is that? Well, ladies, my order came in. That box is 11.25 pounds of cluster stuff. And in the image online, they show a box that's opened and tipped over. It's like lined with a plastic bag and it's spilling out. But this looks like 3 ginormous pillows. So what I think I'm going to do is, I have some vacuum seal bags. I think I'm going to pour most of it into 1 or 2 of those and suck it down so I can store it. And then I'll just use my 1 pound bag and keep refilling it. But this kind of cracked me up. I'm like, oh, that's the box? And she's like, well, maybe sometimes there's a smaller box inside. And we opened it up, and she's like, no, I'm really sorry. This is all your stuffing. So that was really fun because I was doing a little bit of shopping. So this took up the whole back end of my cart. But anyway, here's what I wanted to point out. Ladies, sometimes we stress about, body image and such. And I also just got my order in for some more of the baby fat, the silicone pellets. That bag, my friend, is 5 pounds. So this is 5 pounds of fat, and that's 11.25 pounds of fluff. So I'm not fat, I'm fluffy, ladies. That's what I've been saying for years. It's not fat, it's fluff. So I had to point that out. I mean, look how much space fluff takes up, and look how little fat takes up. I know I'm being silly, ladies, but I just had to share that because when I walked in here with this box, this was on my desk, and I looking at the 2, and I'm like, that's all that fat takes up, and that's what fluff takes up. Anyway, I had to share that funny with y'all. Anyway, so let me put my 1 pound bag where it belongs, and I'm going to give y'all a quick update. I had mentioned getting a new medication for my stomach, and it worked for a few weeks, ladies. I decided to take things slowly, go on the medication, pay attention to my body, see if there were any side effects, and if there were, I would know it was the medicine. I mean, I do that with children when I'm a nanny. I pay attention to new foods and such, so why not for myself, right? So I went on it and decided I would not test it for a couple weeks. So for the first couple weeks, I ate as I did when I was very sickly. Well, sickly is not the right word, but I have a very limited diet, ladies. Oh, you just want to squeeze that face. She's so happy. And darling, you need to cheer up. It's not that bad, sweetheart. I tell you, these two are just so sweet, ladies. She tells me all kinds of stories. And anyway, so I started slowly introducing foods that normally bother me. Again, slowly I would eat something and wait a couple days. So I think I had eaten 3 things, one of which, ladies, was a plate full of spaghetti with lots and lots of sauce. I can eat pasta, it's true, ladies, but I can't eat much sauce. I can eat like a plate full of pasta with like a tablespoon of sauce, and then I'm okay. But if I put sauce on like I like it, which growing up I called sauce gravy, where it's like leaving a puddle on your plate so you can dredge your bread through it, I can't do that anymore, ladies, it's true. So I treated myself one night and was so happy. So my next thing was going to be a salad. Ladies, if you can eat salad, please take a bite from me and consider yourself blessed, because that's something I really, really miss. I cannot eat salad. Well, I can, but I get really sick. So I had purchased the items for a salad, and then we went out of town. So that was going to be something I had when I got home. Well, I started having a little pain in my jaw, way at the back, like where the hinge is. And I thought, wonder what that is. Just kind of like a little niggle, nothing terrible, but just like a little annoying feeling. And I just kind of, pushed it off in the back of my mind. And then the next day, it was still there, but a little worse. But that's odd. And then woke up the third day, we were going out of town, and I will tell you, it felt like somebody punched me on both sides of my face multiple times. My jaw was so sore. Now I could talk and eat and chew, brushing my teeth. Nothing hurt. So, because I'm thinking, okay, I still have 3 of my wisdom teeth. I only had to have 1 pulled, so I thought, well, maybe one of my wisdom teeth is impacted or something. But I'm like pushing on them, and nothing hurt, like dental-wise. So I talked to my mom. We all talk to our moms, and she's like, maybe you have TMJ, because my mom has TMJ. So we went out of town, or we were out of town at that point, and I thought, well, I'll talk to my doctor when I get back in town and maybe go see the dentist, whatever. But I'm thinking, as we're driving, on the highways and byways, you got a lot of time to ponder. So the only thing I could come up with that was new in my life was that medicine. So I decided the next morning to not take it, because I take it in the morning. So I decided not to take it and see what happens. So I was still in a lot of pain, and I have a very, very, very high pain tolerance, ladies. I don't take like pain medicine after surgeries and stuff. I will come, like after surgery, I came home, I took 1. I took the first night, and then that's it. And like when I had my embolization, I refused the epidural. I just have a really high pain tolerance. And so because I could feel as much as I was feeling, I knew it was really bad. So anyway, by the second day of not being on the medicine, I was about 50% better. But I'd also developed like this lump on my gum, which again led me to think, is it my wisdom tooth? So I started putting tea tree oil on it. And by the 3rd day, I was about 90% better. And by the 4th day, I was about 95% better, and the thing on my gum was gone. So I called my doctor that Monday, and yes, she said typically people who have muscle pain is in their legs. And both the doctor and pharmacist had told me, if you start having pain in your legs, go off the medicine and call them. So I happen to be one of those unique, rare people who experience it in my jaw. So she did say we could try other things. She actually said, if you really want to find out for sure if it is, go off of it for a few weeks and then try it again. But honestly, ladies, I don't need to trade a problem I'm used to. I've had it for 14 years. Do I love that I can't eat much? No. But I'm used to it. Unfortunately, during those few weeks of being on the medicine, I actually got to the point where I felt hungry. I think I wasn't feeling hungry for many years because it's like a block in my body. It's like the way I've dealt with it, where I just don't eat a lot, and so I kind of block the receptors of hunger off. And that medicine either made me really hungry or my body was just so happy it could eat, because I tell you, I got to the point where I'm like, man, I gotta eat. I haven't had that in years. So that's slowly going away because I'm avoiding it again. So I think my body is going back to how it was. But anyway, so I don't need to trade the ability to eat for very painful jaws. And she said it could wear off in a few weeks. But I just, you know what? I'm not a medicine fan as it is. And I just have to, I guess, deal with how my body is now post-surgery. So that's the update on that. But thank you, everybody, for your concern and your prayers and your lovely messages asking how I'm feeling. Y'all are so sweet. And I'm trying to remember if there was anything else I needed to update. We want to say happy birthday to Judy. Judy had her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Judy. And Virginia has a birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Virginia, from Vigenye. She adores Vigenye. And there's just a lot of ladies out praying that Nana and Papa have a lovely weekend away. Happy anniversary to the two of you. And Melanie, oh, my heart broke for Melanie watching her video about her daddy. Praying for you, and praying for Yvonne to feel better. And there's so many. Shelly, Shelly had her surgery. Was so happy to see that she's doing well. Been watching her, on Facebook with her updates. So happy. Hope to see you back soon. But happy that your surgery went well, and praying for a speedy recovery for you, and that you got your dancing feet back on soon. And so yeah, just a lot going on, ladies. And I was so excited to see that Netflix a couple weeks ago added the 5th season of Call the Midwife. Oh, such an amazing series. I actually started watching it shortly after we moved here when I was rooting Asriel. I watched the first couple seasons rooting Asriel. And so now the 5th season is up, but I've been watching it while I crochet, and I've watched all the episodes. There was a 2-part Christmas special, and then it was either 7 or 8. I think it was 8 episodes. So 10 episodes gone, ladies. Anyway, so, but I was very happy to catch up, and I was chatting a little in a comment with Susan about it to see if they're ahead in England, because it's a BBC production. And sometimes Netflix doesn't get things right away, but she said she thinks they're working on a sixth series part. So I'm up to date, which I love. I miss a lot of the BBC stuff, but I'm happy that we can get it on Netflix and such. So if anybody's never seen, because I know there's been people talking about shows they watch. Susan was one of them, and I don't know if it's a tag or not, but if you all have never seen Call the Midwife, it's amazing. It's set in the late 50s, and now they're into the 60s, and it's in the East End of London, and it's a group of women. Some of them are nuns and some of them are not, and they all live communally, and they are the midwives for the ladies in that area who are, of lower socioeconomical backgrounds. So it's absolutely an amazing series, and so that's what I've been doing, and I've been watching some documentaries as well. I love documentaries and crime stuff. So anyway, ladies, but that's what's been going on here. So I will get back to painting soon. I do want to finish my crochet order, and if my little Zodi's hair arrives soon, I'll probably crochet root, because I find that my hands don't get as stiff when I do those two things parallel to one another. Otherwise, I can crochet for a couple days, then I have to take a day or two off. But if I crochet for a couple days, root for a couple days, crochet, it really works. I am taking some vitamins for my joints for the past probably about 2 months now, and they've really helped. They're like glucosamine or something like that. So anyway, I think that's all I can report. My legs are doing great. Oh, that was the other thing, my vein. I went to the vein specialist, and it took a couple hours, actually. They did ultrasounds of my entire legs, and did I share this already? I don't know. I have it's called reflux, which means the blood doesn't completely get all the way back up. And I have it in 2 veins in each leg, and they're the exact same vein, so I'm even, which brought me so much joy. Anyway, But at this point, there's nothing I really need to do about it. He said I could go ahead and have the procedure, which is basically they go in and kind of burn the vein up, and then the blood finds a new path and whatever. But he said I'm not that bad, so I did get some compression knee-high socks because I was prescribed the thigh-high ones, and here in Texas it's just so darn hot. So he said he'd rather me wear knee-highs than nothing. So I did get a couple of those, and I have been a bit better with them. You know, on the hot days, I'm a dress and skirt kind of girl, and really, knee-highs or thigh-highs don't look beautiful. So I got some fun ones. I got some hot pink ones and a black pair. So I wear, you know, pants or jeans every couple days with my socks, and they're really helping. So, and then those tablets, the restless leg homeopathic tablets, also are helping. So health-wise, I'm doing pretty good. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Just wanted to give a quick update. And, you know, thank you to everybody for your kind comments on my videos. I've been keeping up with comments. I am watching a bit less videos. I had to. It was just getting to be too much. But I'm trying to comment on everything I watch, or at least leave a thumbs up. And thank you to everybody who's done my tag. It's been really interesting to hear. I've been keeping a running list. And next week is when I will talk about my findings. But it's very interesting how some people have a preference one over the other, and some don't care. And so it's really been fun to watch your answers, and most helpful. And yes, that kind of stress I do. I take full responsibility for. I brought it on myself, feeling I have to like keep up with everything. And that's not reality. So I have given myself grace. And just have moved on. And oh, congratulations to Mia's daughter Melissa and her new husband Michael. How fun. Love, love, love that you shared the wedding with us. So, and congratulations to her Londa. That's based on your photo on Instagram. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, all right, ladies, have an absolutely blessed rest of your Friday and a wonderful weekend. And Mommy, if you could let me know your thoughts on these pacifiers, that would be fabulous. And I'm going to shoot you an email, actually. I'll take a photo of them with Noelle with her little wubba-nub there. And so, yeah, there's sweet Sephora loving her little new friend from Auntie Jackie, and Malachi with his little horse. I do need to change him into his little rugby outfit, but not quite yet. That outfit is so him, I tell you what. Talk about freezing a moment in time, eh? Anyway, ladies, do have a blessed, blessed day, and we're sending hugs and blessings to everybody. And I think Charlamagne already said hi to her Mommy, but she'll say bye-bye. Bye, Mommy. All right, ladies, have a blessed, blessed weekend. Bye-bye.